I can't find the size showing on here. Where is it? I know better. I've got screenshots of it. I can go back and find that. But I got a 30-day ban for hitting the share button on a SciShow video. A prominent educational YouTube. I fucking took pictures of it. I already know. But it pisses me off that I can't find it. That's 5 on the dot right now. I can't find them. I have to go get screenshots later. I have them saved, but Facebook did one of those 30-day bans this time for sharing a disabled friend's post about defending himself. Last time for, or one of the many times for sharing a SciShow post, the chemistry lesson about pH, I think it was. From with the share option on the YouTube video from the famous, it's the same people as Crash Course, the educational channel Crash Course and SciShow, and that's something else my stalkers really hate. Like, my stalkers hate public education, they hate science, they hate history, they hate biology. They constantly, I used to, way back in like 2015 when they were just getting started, they made an account says you will never rise above us, and targeted people on a video that simply was saying, let's watch more educational content and talk about it. So that really pisses me off. I can't post anything else to Facebook. I got one message off about the interruption in my ability to look at a sample ballot because they fucked up my registration at least like 10-12 times, something like that. And then I can't post anything else and tell anybody else what happened for a month. And I was going to turn on the live stream right now, which is something else. I meant to bring up that vlog from before. There's a bunch of famous video, like cop videos of people live streaming to Facebook in bad situations, like the one when they shot the girl's boyfriend in her car and she was right next to him bleeding out, and she was live streaming to Facebook. I don't have that option because of consistent attacks from the pedophile and the Troll Brigade Mafia, Richard Crowell, Megan Soul pedophile, and the people that support him, like the cameraman and Southeastern Pennsylvania Community Watch or Cop Watch, whatever it is. Because of that group of pedophiles, I frequently lose access to a valuable tool of government accountability, of police accountability. I'd love to be live streaming right now. It didn't occur to me for a while, honestly, but that is because it's down so much. I mean, my Facebook is not usable to me the vast majority of the time. And I can almost guarantee it was the stalker, not a random Trumper or something. My stalkers are just the ones. It's hard for them. They report everything. So even if it got reported about someone else too, they additionally reported, increasing the likelihood of it sticking. But they literally do everything. Everything. Every single post at all. Something like the word. I did a video about that one time and they flagged it for a scam. The title was Word, the description was Word, and the video was me saying one word, the word Word, and that got flagged. And they brought up pornography, sexual content, violence, all that. But just as a test, they... So what's after 5 now? Hey! Why isn't it closed? Huh? Why isn't it closed? It's after 5.
Polling closes at 8.
Oh.
That's why I asked you if you wanted to go somewhere and you could still vote.
I don't have the money, resources in town. I got a fucking flat tire on my bike. I'm too broke for an Uber.
You don't get mad at me.
Yeah.
I'm trying to provide you with solutions, okay?
Okay, well, I was thinking it was 5 on the dot. It's 5:05?
Okay,
Yep.
The polls close at 8 tonight.
I don't know. I guess that's good.
Okay, do you want me to find a nearby location that you should be able to get to?
I'm not allowed to vote in the end. The same thing's going to happen there.
If you don't cause an issue there, if you just go in, I know that you have stuff that you want to say.
How do you know what I said?
I'm telling you, they wouldn't have called us if there wasn't an issue.
But they're unilaterally deciding. You did no investigation. You didn't talk to me at all. You didn't ask my opinion.
Nope,
you didn't look at the video.
When I was in
there. They just unilaterally get to decide.
No. Okay, that's not what happened. They asked you to leave. You refused to leave. That's where my job comes in, okay? I'm not telling you that you can't vote. Neither are they. They are saying that you can't be here because of the issue that you caused. I'm trying to provide you with another opportunity.
And there's
to go and vote.
no due process to determine whether those conditions are enough to restrict me from voting here?
Those are the conditions. I was out here yesterday for literally the same thing with somebody else.
Yeah, you said that earlier. I did not find that funny. Yeah.
Why is it funny?
It happened to someone else here. I say they're being dicks. I say they're being disrespectful. I didn't say a word. I come in, I'm standing in line, and bitch starts running her mouth about me having a backpack.
The cursing and noise and volume. That's it. Okay?
So they can provoke me, though.
No, they're not provoking you. Okay?
Making fun of me for having a backpack isn't provoking me?
I'm talking to you in a normal voice, but you're starting to yell and curse at me. Do you see how that's happening? I'm trying to be very amiable for you.
So when I'm mentally ill, and when someone forces me into conversations starting with, why is he here with a backpack? That's not... So what? I think this is a violation of the Americans with Disabilities Act. I think this is interfering with this disabled person's ability to vote because they fuck up. They fucking typoed.
So you're cursing again.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay. Noted.
So what?
All right. I'm trying to provide you with an option to find somewhere to vote. Would you like me to?
I think you should at least do more of an investigation than just listen to them, because I say they're being dicks. I say they're disrespectful, hate on poor people. The fat ugly bitch told someone to fucking take my camera. She cursed. Okay. Why is it okay with her? I got her on camera cursing.
I did my investigation. Okay.
You're
not being charged with a crime, and neither are they. However, they want you to leave. It's their property that they're running right now under those guidelines.
Their property. The polling location is their property.
Yes, they're responsible for that property right now. Okay? That's just the way it is. If they want you to leave, they contact their supervisors. They make sure that they're in the right to do so, and they are. These people are...
They didn't contact your supervisor. They made a snap decision. I got it on video. I got the whole thing on video.
Educated on their rules that they're allowed to enforce. That's it.
What about the fat ugly bitch saying, hey, fucking take his phone? I got that on video.
You're not allowed to record inside of a polling facility.
But her commanding someone to fucking take my phone.
Because you're recording and you're refusing to leave?
No. Separate. I got it on video. People, look, we can't go back and I got proof.
Colton. Do you want me to find a location where you can still vote?
I can't get there, man. There ain't no way.
You don't even know where I'm talking about. There's polling locations in every city. Laguna Woods is a small city surrounded by 3 other cities.
I gotta go worry about food and shit now, man.
Okay, but it's 5 o'clock. You have 3 hours.
Where's the information? You got a pamphlet? That's another thing. The registration office fucked up. I can't even get a sample ballot. I haven't been allowed to examine the ballot yet. I can't get it online. They won't give me a sample ballot because my registration is fucked up. I spent multiple work days vlogging about me recording my conversations with the registration office over and over and over. Okay, it's ridiculous what I've been put through.
I cannot attest to that.
It's on YouTube. You can watch that. It's public record.
To go through the electoral ballot issues and all that. There's a process for that. I'm here They have a request for you to leave. You refuse to leave, I enforce their request under their authority that they have in that position right now.
Something's not clicking with me here, though, because that means it gives them complete control. They can just say, we don't like the looks of you, get out.
No.
Which is what the bitch did when I walked in. I wasn't in that conversation. She wasn't speaking to me.
If you're loud,
she's talking.
You're cursing, and if you're...
No, I wasn't talking to anyone.
No, I'm saying...
No one was talking to me.
Okay.
Bitch and bastard are sitting there fucking talking about how ugly and poor I look. Okay. Right in front of me. I'm not part of the conversation.
Okay.
They just, the poll worker was giving me shit right in front of me, but not to me. I wasn't involved in the conversation. First, I got disrespected. Then they fucked up my registration. Then I cursed about it. Then they say, get the fuck out.
Okay. So, I'm trying to help you out. Again, I know that I keep retracting back to that.
Yeah, but you got a pamphlet or something? Like it's ridiculous.
Okay.
I don't have the time.
Okay.
It's the second place I've been today. The place where I voted in the primary is closed. The Laguna Civic Center up here, at the mall. That's where I voted in the primary, or excuse me, where I tried to vote and cast a provisional ballot because they also fucked up. And I've got video of me talking to the registration people talking about January and April. I was putting registrations in. And I got a new license this year. So I was at the DMV, I registered, and I registered with the address that's on my license, or excuse me, my ID. Which is also right up here. That pisses me off about the sample ballot because I wanted to do research. And I'm sitting there looking at it and say, we can't give you a sample ballot because you don't have your correct registration. I got screenshots of that. Oh, and my stalker took down my Facebook today, so I can't fucking say anything about Facebook.
Your what?
My stalker.
You have a stalker?
Don't, every time I tell you about the Troll Brigade Mafia and the pedophile.
Yes, I didn't know that's what you were referring to.
So number one, remember all the times you're taking me 5150 because the pedophile calls you, repeat offender child molester calls you and tricks you into taking me 5150.
I haven't taken you 5150. I'm not taking you 5150.
You know that your department has over and over and over. I've lost count.
That may or may not have happened. I'm not connected with every single individual here. I have a small group that I talk to.
Okay, yeah. Where's the nearest one?
So there's, the community center at Laguna Hills.
Right up here?
At 25555, over next to the Ralphs.
No, it's not the one thing that's on that. No, I don't. I don't know where it is. What's cross streets?
The cross streets are Alicia and Paseo de Valencia.
I know where Paseo de Valencia is. So
if
vaguely. I know where there's a Ralph's over there, yeah. I didn't know there was a civic building by it.
It's the community center. It's next to the big park where they have all the soccer and all that.
I know where the park is. Yeah, I know where the skate park is over there.
Do your phones have access to the internet right now?
Yeah, they do. But I just can't get.
Do you want me to write down the addresses for you?
I can remember that crowd. I know where you're talking about now. I just didn't know there was a civic building there.
I'm not sure exactly which ones were closer, but Laguna Woods is in between Laguna Hills and then Aliso Viejo. So Aliso Viejo, do you know the Aliso Viejo Library at One Journey?
Is it near the sheriff's department?
It's right next to
the ice rink.
It's pretty much there, but it's not all the way up to the sheriff's department. It's just at the corner. The library is right at the corner at Pacific Park and Journey.
Okay, yeah, I vaguely know that area.
That's another one at the library. Okay.
Yeah, I filed reports says when the same stalker got hacked my phone, got GPS coordinates of multiple places I sleep, and posted the exact GPS coordinates of every place I stay. That one of them was right on top, it was in the park right next to that, so I reported that there.
Also,
it's been over a year and a half, and he ain't done shit.
Yeah. Not to interrupt, but I'm still on trying to find you locations. It says there's the El Toro Branch Library in Lake Forest too.
I know where that is.
So those are
just north of the Ralph's and I know where. I'm going to the pizza place there.
So if you're familiar with that area, that might be a good spot to go.
All right, I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, but I think this is all a fucking bunch of bullshit. I got mental health issues. I can't fucking help that. You guys can. I mean, you took me from my mother and sold me to the sick military fuck that lives out in the country to beat my head in every day for 17 years. Like, you guys affected that.
Hey, Colton, though. But your interactions with me, I have never once put you down, man. You gotta believe me. Remember when we were out at the Trump stand at El Toro and Paseo de Valencia?
Yeah.
I get it, man. I get it. If you got issues, I believe it. And like I said before, I'll say it again. I don't know how you feel. I never will know exactly how you feel, but I can understand why you feel the way you do. Okay? You got to give me that. Okay, I've been nothing but trying to help you out.
Yeah, you guys aren't too bad. It's
even
true.
From the beginning, before you went over there, I tried to get you more information to go to the next polling location because I think your vote matters.
Yeah, I just really don't have the fucking time. I blew a tire on my bike on the way here. I'm kind of I got my own situation to deal with. I just pay rent and everything. I don't have. I'm a little short. rough time.
But
I had $22 to my name.
I didn't take this. You gotta believe me. I didn't take this job just to mess with people. Okay, especially not during an election. But I got a job to do, and if people are asking me to get people out of
that pissed me off about the Trump flyers up there. That bitch split my forehead with a sign.
They did? When was that?
Yeah, up here by.
Did you talk to?
By In-N-Out.
That's Laguna Hills, and Laguna Woods. So I'm like, where Paseo de Valencia is. That's where I pretty much don't really go on that side of the road, except for that one time I was talking to you because I had to use the restroom at the Walgreens.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have any questions for me?
No. I just think it's fucking lame because if you hadn't shown up, I handled the situation. The dude failed to intimidate me. The woman found her typo. They made a 1-digit typo in my registration. I got pictures of me submitting it online and everything. So we figured that out. I would have gotten the vote if you had just taken a little longer. She'd have been a little faster.
Well, like I said.
I think they're using this just as a tool to pick on the poor.
Well,
they hear one curse word and they get their panties in a wad.
Well, there are rules specific to the voting centers.
I don't think me cursing if I'm not threatening someone or.
Well.
I don't think that basic exercise of freedom of speech takes your right to vote.
No, it doesn't. However, you have to take in the totality of the circumstances here. There are other people that are just trying to vote. That's it. Okay. It's not giving up your freedom of speech, but you have to, this is America.
I don't go off on people unless they antagonize me.
We're free to make as many choices as we want, including choices that get us in trouble. Okay, we have the freedom to make mistakes. That's what America's about. Okay. Again, you have any questions for me?
No, I'm good. I was staying because it was close to 5. Now it's after 5. I can't stay another 3 hours. I have to go handle my own shit just as part of life.
All right, cool.
But I'm pissed I wasted the whole day. I've got a nice office now.
I tried telling you when you were over here. I said, hey, let's go to my car. I can get you some addresses and you can go vote still. With plenty of time.
All right, yeah. All right.
It's
been an hour and 20 minutes.
You blew me off, man. You didn't give me the time of day.
Yeah, I'm fucking crazy. Well, look, you're lucky I don't just smash someone. The dude getting loud when he telling me to get out. I'll take off on someone like that. You don't even know.
I appreciate your restraint.
By the way, I keep turning and looking behind me because I'm getting like 50 feet away from my fucking bike and bag. Although if someone jumps on the bike, they're going to have a rude awakening because they're going to make it about 10 feet before the tire falls off. It's completely flat. And these little tires have to be pressurized or it's like razor blades. I didn't know they were open at 8. And I could theoretically make it. So... the library on El Toro. But I shouldn't have to go. This is the second place I've been. If the polling place I voted at in the primary, which is where I went back to because I couldn't get information because they fucked up my registration. If it had been open, I would have just voted, and that would have been before I blew my tire. Who knows? I don't know why my tire's flat yet. I haven't had a chance to take it off and poke around and see if I got a staple or something. I may have popped it from there, or excuse me, it did get popped from there to here. So if I'd have gone the other direction, if I'd gone to do something else, that wouldn't have happened either. Now, frankly, I don't really have time to fucking... I wasn't joking about... I need to go to the bank and see if I got the EDD money yet. I didn't this morning, and the website doesn't say I have yet. I just don't like that. They can unilaterally decide. They can just say, hey, we're fucking with the poor man. and he don't like it, get him out. And then I gotta go to another polling location where we're gonna have the same fucking fight. What if someone's lippy into, that's in Latino neighborhood. What if someone's fucking lippy? Website says no, so I'm guessing no. Now what? I can hustle. It don't fucking matter. I've got insulation on me to protect me from the weather. Yeah. Focus, you bastard. So I got it, kinda, but I could have worked today and made money. If I'd have just gotten up and worked for 3 hours instead of coming here and then gone to the office, I could have had plenty of food money, money for beer, all that. And I had three or 4 or 5 hours at the office to work on my projects, and the Facebook section, that would have been down. That's going down. Which fucks up like my development of my projects at work. Like that's now for a whole month, and this is just after the first. That means I've got an office that I'm paying for a whole month, and a substantial I can't work on my project. Like there's a huge section of it that I can't attend to. I paid for I haven't even, it was on I paid for advertising, and the pedophile and his crew came in and flagged it right after I paid for advertising. I was supposed to get a credit. And when the ban came off, I bought more advertising, supposedly using the credit, but that didn't work, and it charged me money instead. But the credits wore off, or there was a time limit on the credits. So they fucked up my ability to respond for the first set of responses from ads I paid for. And then they banned me for 30 days, so I couldn't work on my projects and develop my projects. And then it came off, and I tried to use the credits I earned by buying the first ads, and that didn't work. And before I had a chance to complain about it, they've got it locked again. So it already registered. I paid for another round of advertising, and I'm not going to be able to talk to anyone that responds from those ads, the second set. And I bought 10, I got 30. And I spent some extra. I spent 30. I was supposed to have 30 free. Now I've spent another 10 or 20 or something. And the whole time, all that coming up on $100. And I can't respond to anybody. I paid for the advertising. There was responses and shit, and I just couldn't fucking talk to anybody. Like, it didn't work. Like the Troll Brigade Mafia, the pedophile and his crew, these pigs let fucking operate in their community, prevent me from working on my business. I'm too retarded to work at McDonald's. I beat my head against the freezer, put a dent in it, and I can't work at McDonald's anymore. I gotta do my own business. You fuckers. I'm gonna have to sacrifice children for the freedom of speech in America. Pedophiles cannot be allowed to regulate speech. It just cannot be. The system is not. We don't have freedom of the press.